What's up guys, back again with another Python 3 tutorial video. This time I'm going to go over math operators and operations, whatever, in Python. So this can allow you to do math and get numbers and stuff like that. So let's get started. We'll do it in our console here, so we'll open up PowerShell. And then we're going to use Python, so we'll type Python. And then now we can start doing some stuff. So if you remember last time, we could output numbers just by typing the number themselves, That's an integer and that's a float because it has a decimal point. Anyway, so if we want to add two numbers, it can be an integer or a decimal. It doesn't matter. I mean, not a decimal, I mean a float. So if you add that, you get 20. But let's say we want to add a integer with a float. What will happen? Let's see what happens. It'll actually make it a float. So it won't combine into an integer, it will combine into a float. So that's how you add stuff, and then subtraction, that's easy. Hopefully you know that 10 minus 10 is 0. I hope so. And then we can do multiplication with the asterisk. I can't really say the word, but it's spelled like asterisk. I think that's how you spell it. Anyway, so 10 times 2 is 20. You could divide, so 10 divided by 5 is 2. That's cool. And division, if you're going to use regular division, just the slash, that will always return a float. And yeah, so we'll get into how you can do return integer numbers and write in a second. So that's how you do the basic stuff. If you want to do exponents like 10 squared, you just do a double asterisk and then you get 100. Or you could do the square root of something just by doing like 0.5. That gives you the square root because that's a fraction, right? And if you're in algebra 2 or algebra, you know that if you have something like an exponent to the fraction, that's just a square root, basically. Sort of, kind of thingy-majiggy. Yeah, okay, anyway, so just do one more, 10 to the square root of 3, get a big number there, so that's like a million. And yeah, there's nothing we can do. We can do the modulus, which is, this is division, sort of, but it returns the remainder, okay? So if we remember back in elementary school when we learned about division for the first time, it taught us about the remainder. It's how much left. So let's do this. So 7 goes into 10 one time. It can't go much farther than that because 7 times 2 will equal 14. 14 is above 10. So 7 goes into 10 one time, and then how much is left over? 3. So that's that. So if we do another one, 10 divided by 4, 25 modulus or mod 4 or 3, we get 1 because math. So 3 times yeah, it's a number. Anyway, and so that's how you do that. So 10, that, you can just play around with that, So these are both even numbers, so obviously there's going to be remainder of 0. So there's one more thing, like I said before, we can divide with integers and return an integer number, I mean. So 10 divided by 45, you get 0 because, well, that's like this, 45 divided by 10, you get 4. And remember, a regular division just returns a float, but this will always return a 4. So let's try something here. So if we do 7 divided by 3, we're obviously going to get a decimal because it doesn't divide evenly. But if we use the double slash, we will get 2 because what it does, it's called flooring it. It's where it rounds it down. It doesn't round up. It always rounds down, I believe. So yeah, it just cuts off the decimal point here and rounds down, and then you get the whole number here. So anyway, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's quick and simple. It's really quite easy to use these operators, and you'll be using them a lot whenever you make programs and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And peace.